Welcome to Olympia, Washington, home of Mount Rainier, the Oyster House, and the Evergreen State College. Olympia is the capital of Washington State and is the county seat of Thurston County. While change, at its most basic, is a product of the universe, in Olympia, like everywhere else in the nation, it is in the political air. And Olympia, like most areas, welcomes this season of change. Olympia's population as of the 2000 census is 44,800 residents and currently enjoys a Democratic majority in its bicameral legislature in both upper and lower houses. Located on the southern end of Puget Sound on Budd Inlet, its first recorded inhabitants for thousands of years were the Chehalis, Duwamish, Nisqually, Puyallup, Squaxin, and the Suquamish, among other indigenous people, nations, and tribes of North America as they continue enriching the lives of all communities. Enjoying its maritime climate of rain, fog, and cloudiness, the area has become a mecca for students from the nearby Evergreen State College, South Puget Sound Community College, and St. Martin's University, which is located in Lacey, Washington, and has become a magnet for musicians, animators, actors, political activists, and educators because of these diverse communities. The average educational level in Olympia is a Bachelor of Arts. Because of this diverse population, Olympia is a host to a wealth of local talent that expresses itself every year at a number of local venues, including the Harlequin Productions located in the historic State Theater. The procession of the Species Parade that takes place near the spring equinox, in which children of every age don their costumes based on various earthly species, and the biannual Olympia Arts Walk, where businesses open their doors to local artists as they showcase their work for sale, as the city celebrates the arts in the community. For 3 days, one gets to experience visual and performing arts in the community. Because of the illegal war in Iraq, our disastrous national economy, our broken national healthcare system with its socio-economic inequalities, global warming trends, our muddled image on the world stage, among other issues, the current national election has become ground zero for massive change in how we conduct our affairs, how we treat the planet, each other, and our neighbors. The horror of the past 8 years, with the White House being administered by an illegal president who admittedly named himself as a perpetrator of war crimes, charges that are currently being filed against George W. Bush by international and domestic legal entities. For these reasons and more, this current national election has become the watershed event of the new millennium. Sadly, there continue to be inequalities that exist throughout the United States election systems, although here in Olympia, as with most counties in Washington State, we enjoy voting by mail, and the current and most basic machine for voting purposes continues to be the pen that obviously leaves a first-generation paper trail. Long lines are hard on the voting populace and brings into question the unevenness of voting equality across the nation. The commute to polling stations has been brought into contention for better models, such as vote by mail, that favor fairness in voting. The current voting system in Olympia protects against voting irregularities more than any other system because of the automatic paper trail in the rare case of a recount. Parking facilities is a constant concern for voting Americans, and the worries that surround transportation concerns as parking prices at times soar, as it continues to be an opportunist market, although it is non-existent in Olympia. Traffic gridlock follows along the same lines as parking experiences do, although at times it can be frustrating. Voter suppression is a grave and very serious subject as it calls into question the most basic rights we enjoy as Americans, and there is continuing vigilance to weed out any acts of voting sabotage or suppression. Yet, in Washington state, where these rights are aggressively protected, for the most part we enjoy an informative, pleasant voting experience that is conducive to a healthier social outlook. We may not enjoy the so-called benefits of other communities in the nation with historically questionable methods of voting tabulation that can be rendered contaminated by anyone within mere minutes by a key that also evidently opens many hotel liquor cabinets. Regardless of our political persuasion, we each should enjoy the knowledge that our votes are properly counted and are equally protected, which, when one thinks about it, is that not what we are fighting for?
And fight back. We march too long. We work too hard. We die too young. Don't let them steal your vote. Vote in big numbers. Put all people alive.
Learn how they're stealing your vote and what you can do to steal it back. Go to stealbackyourvote.org. Stealbackyourvote.org. This is Clout with Richard Green on airamerica.com.
You're listening to Clout.
Clout with Richard Green.
Oh goodness, I just love this show. We were originally going to be having this be Daytime Democracy Night with Deidre Hall and other soap opera stars. Tune in tomorrow night because we're all going to be watching from the Obama headquarters in Los Angeles. Deidre Hall and a bunch of other daytime stars watching Barack Obama's address to the nation. So if you know someone who might give a certain amount of credence to what a soap opera star says about Barack Obama, who might be leaning the other way, tell them to tune in. Anyone, anywhere in the world can listen on airamerica.com, even if you're not in an Air America affiliate city. Nancy Lee Grahn, Deidre Hall, Leslie Kay, Jason Thompson, Kimberly McCullough, Jean Cooper from Young and the Restless, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives. I don't know these people, but I have to tell you, from spending time with Deidre Hall as a friend out there, people just worship these people, and you know, the people that we're going to be having on tomorrow night have been really dedicated Obama supporters. They know the issues, they know what they're talking about. It'll be a great show. Also, Thursday, in the Cinema Cafe, that's what it used to be called, it's now the Santa Fe Film Center. I'm going to be doing my show Thursday night there for KTRC 1260 in Santa Fe. And at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I am going to go walking precincts, and I think let's go also to a shopping center, and I might even interview some people and see if we can turn some people around. We're going to meet at the Obama headquarters right across from KTRC, at the Lowe's, right across from the Lowe's store also, to help you guys in Santa Fe understand that. If you want to ask information, just send me an email, rgreen, let me know that you're going to be joining me, rgreen with an E on the end, at airamerica.com. And I want everybody between now and then to do something. Do something. Because if, God forbid, something happens untoward, and we wake up on November